other security researchers agree, when there's a vulnerability, Google hears about these vulnerabilities in a number of different ways. Sometimes it's because people on the dark net are selling them. So in other words, hey, I know how to exploit an Android phone. Here's the vulnerability. Here's the proof of concept code. If you want the actual source code so you can integrate it into your hack attack virus mix, send me this much Bitcoin and I will get it done. Well, sometimes Google goes on there and pays the Bitcoin to get the vulnerability so that they can patch it. And that's probably one of the easiest ways to fix it. But the real criminal gangs, the state actors, they don't sell their hacks online. When they find one that works, they hang on to it and they use it over a period of time. So Google Project Zero security researcher Maddie Stone flagged that these were zero-day or previously unknown flaws in a tweet that she sent out. And these are in the wild, meaning they are being used right now. They allow an attacker to write to read-only memory, which I'm not going to bore you with all the technical details. Then they can do something with the graphics processor in the phone, and they put those two things together and kaboom, they've got access to everything they want to have access to. So it's a very targeted attack. It is difficult to execute, but if you were an individual that was a high-value target, your phone would be a certain target for this kind of attack. So if your phone pops up and tells you that it's time to download an update, you need to make sure you get that update. Also, many people don't realize this, but we just had a whole conversation about how Apple computers need antivirus. And for years and years and years on this program, we've said, you know what, you probably don't need antivirus on your phone yet, but that day, the day that you will need it is coming. Well, that day arrived like 2 years ago. There have been so many, Jeff Bezos got a divorce because of what was found on his phone by hackers, right? They got pictures of his girlfriend or whatever, and that spurred his divorce or whatever with his wife. One of the most expensive divorce in history. Now, odds are it would have happened anyway eventually, but all the same, if they can get into Jeff Bezos' phone, they can get into your phone. Now, maybe the details in your phone aren't as scandalous as Jeff Bezos' phone details, or maybe even Bill Gates' phone details are. But you better believe people are trying to hack those two guys' phones. And then eventually what ends up happening is the spear phishing attacks. Spear phishing is when you go after an individual person, like a Bill Gates, for example. Those attacks become systematized, and then they go after the masses. And then it becomes building botnets and encrypting the data on your phone, and then uploading the backups encrypted files to your iCloud or to your Google Photos, Google Drive, so that your backups are also encrypted.